examination of the effects a company has on the environment. It is also widely known as environmental audit. Green audit can be better understood as compliance of environmental laws, audit of environment cost and environment impact assessment and carbon credit. That environmental audit carried out by Control and Audit General of India. Audits can be divided into five categories. One is air issues, second one is water issues, third one is wastes, fourth one is biodiversity, fifth one is environment management system. Let us see some important points with respect to the air issues. In 2002, audit of air pollution or vehicular emissions or industry emissions was conducted in 23 states of India, which showed that poor implementation and monitoring of Air Pollution Control Act led to increase in pollution levels. So some other audits on this issue are ineffective pollution control in thermal power stations of Bihar State Electricity Board 2005. Pollution control by Transport Department of Mizoram 2006. This is with respect of the air issues. Water issues. Audit of water pollution and availability of water supply or the quality has been conducted by Supreme Audit Institution of India. The flagship audit under water issues was the Ganga Action Plan, which was the study of water pollution control measures in the river Ganga, which showed that despite huge expenditure, Ganga remained as polluted as ever. A similar audit took place regarding water pollution in the river Yamuna. Some other audits under this category are implementation of environmental acts relating to water pollution in India 2001. Measures to control pollution in river Yamuna in Delhi 2004. Provision of safe drinking water in Madhya Pradesh 2004. Performance of audit of arsenic elevation program in West Bengal 2005, etc. Let's see waste issues. Audit of waste issue have looked at the implementation of waste laws in India. In 2008, performance audit on management of waste in India was conducted across 24 states, which found weakness in policies regarding waste reduction or waste recycling, reuse, lack of rules for disposal of all kinds of waste, and poor compliance to the municipal solid waste, biomedical waste and plastic waste rules, poor quality of data, poor monitoring, and lack of accountability led to the ineffective management of wastes in India. And the fourth one is biodiversity issues. Audit of biodiversity has included audit of wildlife conservation programs in India as well as conservation and protection of forests in India. In 2006, audit of conservation and protection of a tiger in tiger reserves in India was conducted in 28 tiger reserves all across India. The audit revealed that relocation of the people living within the tiger reserve as well as removal and prevention of encroachment was essential to ease the biotic pressure on the tiger population. The personnel employed to protect tigers were overaged, undertrained, and under-equipped in many cases. The intelligence and communication network at the reserves level was also weak. Many tiger reserves had neither prepared the tourist management plans nor assessed the tourist carrying capacity of the reserves. And the Fifth one, environment management system. The environment management system are controls put in place to minimize all kinds of pollution. In 2007, performance audit of environmental management by Mumbai Port Trust, India showed that the port did not have a systematic documented environmental management plan and did not conduct environmental management audit. The port's pollution control cell was also not adequately equipped and failed to control population of harbor waters. Then the environmental audit needs the international cooperation for conducting environmental auditing. India also imparted specialized training in environmental audit to officers of Supreme Audit Institution Bhutan in July 2007. An Indo-Polish joint seminar on environmental audit was held in November 2007, and India has been conducting month-long international training programs on environmental audit. More than 100 participants from 40 countries have participated over the years. So, such is the uh, programs conducted in order to protect the environment as well as to audit the environment. So the environment department make a certain list of environmental laws of India in order to conserve or to protect the environment. The very number first is the Environment Act 1986. Then with respect to the water, the Easement Act 1882, the Indian Fisheries Act 1897. With respect of the air, the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981, the Air Rules 1982, the Atomic Energy Act 1982, etc. With respect to the forest and wildlife, the Indian Forest Act 1927, Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and the Wildlife Rules 1995, Forest Act 1980, and Forest Conservation Rules 1981. And the government of India established a certain authorities in order to control the pollution. So the authorities are like this: Ministry of Environment and Forests, Central Pollution Control Board, State Pollution Control Board, new regulator for eco clearance of projects, the National Environment Appraisal and Monitoring Authority. Here the question arises, who are the auditors of environment? The experts who are in the field of science, that is, especially in case of chemistry, then biotechnology, and environmental science, etc. So, this is a brief information with respect of the environmental audit. This is prescribed to the BCom 6th semester students of Vijayanagara Sri Krishnadevara University. Thank you very much.